Hi, friends. My name is Cassandra, and tonight I want to talk to the person who was not hurt by a stranger, but by someone close. There is a difference. A stranger can insult you, a stranger can misunderstand you, a stranger can even lie about you, but it doesn't land the same because you weren't invested. But when it's family, when it's siblings, when it's someone who grew up with you, when it's someone who knows your history, your vulnerabilities, your dreams, that wound cuts differently. Let's talk about Joseph. Genesis 37. Joseph is a young man, favored by his father, given dreams by God, and his brothers hated him. The Bible says in Genesis 37:4, they hated him and could not speak peaceably to him. Do you know how deep hatred has to be for someone to be unable to even speak kindly? Then it escalates. Verse 18, they conspired against him to kill him. Not strangers, brothers, blood. Pause there. Can you imagine walking towards your family, thinking you're just delivering food like your father asked, and they're discussing how to end your life? One brother intervenes and says, don't kill him. So they throw him in a pit, and then they sell him. Let that sink in. They didn't just betray him, they profited off of him. Genesis 37:28 says that they sold him for 20 pieces of silver. They went home, dipped his coat in blood, and then they lied to their father. Joseph lost his family in one afternoon. We skip over that too quickly. We rush to God meant it for good. But before he ever said that, he felt the pit. Have you ever been there? When the people who should have defended you misrepresented you. When the ones who knew better still chose against you. When you were the topic of conversation, but not invited into it. That kind of betrayal shakes identity. And here's what's powerful. The Bible never records Joseph lashing out. It never records him plotting revenge. It never records him hardening his heart. And that is not because he wasn't wounded. It's because God was doing surgery in the dark. Some of you think the hidden season is punishment, but sometimes the hidden season is protection from yourself. Because betrayal can plant seeds, seeds of bitterness, seeds of mistrust, seeds of vengeance. And if God allowed you into influence while those seeds were still alive, you could become the very thing that hurt you. Listen to what Joseph eventually says in Genesis 50:20. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. You don't say that lightly. You say that after processing, after wrestling, after crying, after forgiving. Forgiveness does not mean what they did was acceptable. It means you refuse to let their sin shape your soul. And let me say something that might free someone. Forgiveness does not mean access. Joseph forgave, but he tested his brothers before revealing himself. He didn't pretend nothing happened. He discerned. Some of you are trying to prove that you've forgiven by reopening doors that God closed. No. Forgiveness cleans your heart. Boundaries guard your peace. And here's the truth. Family betrayal is real. Friend betrayal is real. But it does not get to define you. You are not the pit. You are not the sale. You are not the rejection. The greatest revenge against betrayal is refusing to become what betrayed you.